So is that a question you have moving forward? Like, why is it going to be okay? I would say my love of learning led me into education. And then the more that I did with students, the more I really wanted to help kids to kind of unlock their potential. And then you went on to pick a theme for your new book, right? I think sometimes as young children, they'll sell themselves short. They can't think they can do something. So I love coming alongside of them and encouraging them to kind of reach for the stars and seeing them be able to do things that they maybe didn't expect at first.
She's a really good teacher. She likes to have a little bit of fun, but she's mainly focused on getting us like a good education and getting us like ready for 5th grade.
I think she's a good teacher.
I used to not be so good at reading, but she helped me to get to know harder words. She helps me with spelling words and how to pronounce it. When we needed some help in reading or something, she'll spend time to tell us how to do it.
So go back in the beginning, it might have been chapter 4 or chapter 5, but I think it is the most rewarding job you can have outside of being a parent. We learn as much from them as they do from us if we're looking for it, right? We're gonna change, we're gonna grow. Things I did my first year of teaching, it doesn't mean I'm gonna still do it the same way now, but I'm always, they are my guide as far as what they need, as far as how do I grow them. Why did she run away? What was she really searching for in that moment? Because it's always their starting point. It's not my starting point. Like, I'm gonna have a curriculum and I have a starting point and ending point, but where I start with them is what do they look like as a student and how can I help them grow?
I think she's a student-centered teacher that really gets to know her students, and that's what drives how she teaches. I think that she gets to know what they enjoy and helps them cultivate that within whatever subjects she's teaching. She helps get them excited about reading.
So yes, reading is essential. Yes, reading can be hard, but that's okay. We can work through it. How can we get there?
I got words mixed up. She helped me sound them out and figured out how to really say it.
Do you remember what Sarah learned in chapter 9? So when kids get to a place where things are hard, that's okay. We fail more in life than we succeed. What does that look like to pick yourself back up? What does it look like to admit something's hard? What does it look like to work a little harder than someone else to get to where you want to go?
She helps us read by helping spell some words.
She is a phenomenal teacher.
All right, how are we doing over here? Are you on your last one?
One of her major strengths is building a classroom culture that students feel safe and supported.
My teaching style is somewhat like coaching in a way. So just because it happened a lot, are we going to take away the fact that it took a lot of courage? No. So I will model things in the beginning, and then I really want them to take the reins and being able to do it independently or in small group settings. And oftentimes when we do book clubs at this time of the school year, that's when they're really engaging in a text, talking about a text, and feeding off of one another and learning how to build those conversation skills. I would say collaboration is essential. As we continue to grow and become lifelong learners, it's part of what we do. So it's important for us to collaborate and have conversations that lead to new thinking, new understandings, a different perspective, or just a widened perspective.
And if I'm doing good on something, she really lets me know that.
She makes funny jokes.
She's so kind. She helps me a lot, and she is caring. Very fun, nice, and loving.
The idea of being loving, I think it's important for them to always feel welcome and safe. So I definitely want them to feel loved, and I hope they always continue to feel loved in their classroom settings. Oftentimes, we have our families at home, but we sometimes spend more hours in the day with our school families. So this is very much a classroom family. We want to come alongside of them. We want to encourage them. We want to see them grow. So I care deeply about them individually because I want them to find in themselves what they're capable of and then know that as they walk out the door.